I am going to welcome to the stage the writers, the fabulous Toby Marlow and Lucy Moss! Hey! Everyone's so cute, and you two look too cute. What's good? Are you gonna put us out of our misery or what?
Yes, we can officially reveal that the title of our next show is
6-2, Henry's turn! It's called Why Am I So Single? Wait, so what actually happened?
Okay, so we had this plan to go to the cinema.
Oh, actually, so sorry. Didn't we decide to underscore this?
Oh my god, you're so right, so sorry.
Sorry, could we...
Okay, so we had this plan to go to the cinema, so I had to like get ready, take a shower, wash my hair.
Sorry, was this the cinema or the Oscars?
Right? Anyway, so I turned up all like, ooh. Oh, actually, sorry, I think we're saving that for those two.
Yeah, keep hungry.
Yeah, so I turned up all like, ooh, this boy wants to snog me again, how fun.
So you really had no idea?
No, it was like any other day.
So he was... What's the show about? Tell us. We're dying to hear.
Oh my gosh. So, the show basically tells the story of two friends who basically are sitting on the sofa moaning about how tragic and single they are for a whole evening, eating pizza, drinking Prosecco. And those two friends also happen to be musical theatre writers who need to, are sort of procrastinating writing their big fancy musical they've been asked to write.
Right. Don't know her. Any signals, any signs? No, just... Okay, period. Made it up.
Now we're done. Back to square one. Back here with you, listening to me say, why am I so single?
It's funny because, as you said, 6 we wrote completely in a vacuum, no expectations for, and then actually this musical has kind of been born out of the results and, oh my gosh, I've got this big pressure and sort of, you know, fortunately been given the platform to write a big fancy musical. What important thing are we going to tackle? And so I feel like our instincts was sort of run a mile from that and actually try and kind of make it really small, really insular, and just think about, you know, what would we want to see? What would we find funny as a show? So yeah, it's kind of in relationship to that kind of pressure that all of that has kind of like born this slightly weird show.
Right, enough moping and let's go out on the town!
No, aren't you sad and alone?
Oh, come on, we're painted red, baby. Redder than your puffy eyes.
Great, thanks for that.
Ooh! I know, right on cue. Let's go away on another writing retreat. You know, bash out that musical we've got to do.
I'd love to, but I've got a very busy schedule of weeping to keep up with.
It's amazing. Like, there's so much of the stuff like I listened to for the first time as opposed to physically read, and like I'd be on the tube and like audibly laughing, like giggling on the tube, lol, and then being at like the bus stop listening to the song I just sang, sobbing, crying. Like there's so much in it, and yeah, and that's just a first impression. That's without even like really fully understanding it and like kind of delving into it deeper like these two have. So yeah, I've got all that to come. So yeah,
I think Toby and Lucy write scripts that have such life in them and have so much energy, and so regardless of whatever sort of the emotional core of the moment is, whether it's like you say having the silliest, goofiest time, or it's like they're actually, as they always joke about, you know, oh, now we're going to actually talk about something sincere. Regardless of where it sits, there's so much energy in it and so much kind of life and enthusiasm, so you can't help but be like attracted to that.
Absolutely, yeah, it's so real. And also I think the show is just needed. You know, there's lots of like twists and turns that I think when I was younger, if I'd had seen that on stage, I think it would have, you know, completely changed my outlook. So I think it's really special. It's really special.
Dating a man, no matter what I do,
No matter what they do,
I end up sitting here sinking my troubles in a drink in my flat, still thinking, why am I so single?
so as they...
Gosh, I mean, it's just working with Joe and Noah because we work with them already, and they are just so fabulous, so unbelievably talented, so generous as performers.
So funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
So hilarious. Really good singers, really good dancers, and then so it's been a delight to work with them and to kind of like shape it with them. And then with Lisa, who's only joined like super recently, and so just like hearing her sing this song in full for the first time in front of an audience, it's like, oh my god,
exciting.
Wow!
And she's
so excited,
so funny and so talented, and just like the three of them together are just like dynamite. Yeah, it's
I'm just
amazing.
like seeing the three of them there now, like, oh my god, that's a class. That's so cool.
Why am I so single? The only thing I'm eating out is this tube of Pringles. He doesn't get it.
Why am I so single? I end up getting laid, but I'm the other Berlin girl. I never get it.
Why am I so single? It's like they're singing Voulez-vous coucher avec moi, but I'm not bilingual. Je ne comprends pas pourquoi je suis so single. Yeah, no, maybe this is why. Actually.